Fog Entertainment back again with our feed, and we are going to be looking at the poll results. Who's winning? Sequel Reyes of the Mayans or Travis of the Suns? Damn it. Isaac decided to sit this one out and he's going to let Travis do it. We put up there a poll. Of course, it's coming up in episode 5. Hopefully, we can get some good content. Fingers crossed. And it's 18 hours ago we put this poll up. 257 votes. 86% are voting for Easy. Well, 14% are voting for Travis, and got 9 thumbs up. But the interesting thing is, it's been labelled a fight to the death. Isaac said he's not leaving here until one of us is dead, and so it's funny. 14% of people voting on this think that Travis is going to kill Easy, because that's kind of what you get from it. But then I did say that if Easy's seriously on the receiving end of getting killed, is Angel not going to step in? Or the Mayans not going to step in? I feel like with Isaac, he has like such control over Sabandino that if Travis is absolutely getting his skull crushed in here, I think they'd even be afraid to move without his permission. So, be interesting to see. But in terms of who I think it's going to be Easy. I mean, it could end in like a draw, in which like no one really actually like wins it. But who knows? Who knows? But I think the whole fact that we get so much hype about someone has to die, but then they haven't really introduced this Travis guy. He might have been privy at the vote at the beginning of the season, but apart from that, I mean, well, I say that as if Sam Dino's had such a prominent role, but we all know what happened there, guys. We all know what happened there. Let's go. Let's go and dive into the comments. So we've got Mihiwish, Hayata, my hero, my role model, Jack Stella. Easy as Disney fighter. Jack Stella was prize fighter. I thought Travis, so the show would end with Sons of Anarchy. Still name brand, not damaged by those who have no clue to legacy story. Then loving the now and what's so much show up your butt. What if Mayans end with Feds taking all Mayans and Taz and Easy walk off hand in hand with French kiss fade to black? What you boys voting? Underdog. That would be intriguing. Really intriguing. Some guy called Nelly Mac says, how can the SOA brand be damaged when it's about the Mayans crew? I prefer SOA, but Mayans has been solid. Season 5 is going too slow for my liking since it's supposed to be the last season. Well, like, the Sons of Anarchy as a show is not damaged, but I think as a brand it is, because it just... I'm not saying it's completely watered it down, but the ratings alone have done damage for the show in terms of, well, in the future, it might be a big issue for them to actually get this sequel. And also the fact that like it completely fractured Kurt Suiter's relationship with the show. You can't say the Mayans has actually benefited this Sons of Anarchy brand. Now, of course, it gave us, a bit more depth in certain characters like Montez. Of course, we've seen Tig, Happy, and Chips. And I would obviously have much rather this show have happened, but it has damaged the brand a bit in a sense, because the ratings have absolutely, died. But I guess you could say it's weird though, because like Better Call Saul's ratings were absolutely awful, but there is a load of people out there that think Better Call Saul's better than Breaking Bad, which it's not. But I feel like there's a lot more people that think that rather than actually think that the Mayans is better than Sons. But I think to a degree it's damaged, but I wouldn't say it's completely killed it, so to speak. Then we've got a reply. It can be damaged if the network says, hey, that Mayans didn't catch on as well as we were thinking it would. Sons of Anarchy. I believe first 9 should be first, then Mayans, then Abel and Thomas. I think Mayans was a mistake. That really should have been first 9. Sons of Anarchy was never a racist street gang. Are you implying that the Mayans are? I guess the Mayans kind of are to a degree. Well, I mean, are they? Then Mike Norris says, maybe the Broken Saints will roll up and beat the shit out of everybody. Mayans, SOA, Grim Bastards, everybody. Yeah, and you know what? It wouldn't even need to be the Broken Saints. It could just be Broken Saint. Just one woman could batter 150 of these guys. That's just how simple the Broken Saints are, man. They're beasts. They are absolute weapons. They could just kill anybody. Well, that's the way they're written to be. Come on, man. We're about to review episode 2 of Sons. Clay walks in. Sam Crow batter. Hector Salazar, the Calaveras, says, I don't even recognise your bullshit MC. I don't mind bushwork, I say. And here we are, season 5 of the Mayans, and Easy is practically bowing down to a bunch of... I mean, it is a bullshit MC. Let's not even focus on the fact, right, they're women, and that's a pretty ridiculous sentiment in its own. I feel like the fact that they're an MC not worth a fucking damn. They've probably been running for 6 months. They haven't done anything. And it's weird how Easy thinks that here, if we partner with them, they're untouchable. Despite the fact, Easy, that two charters have folded in like the last week, and Isaac's just went and attacked Juma. So why does he think that the Broken Saints will be off limits to Isaac, but the actual Mayan charters won't be? To me, that's poor writing. No one can defend that. How can anybody defend that? It makes no sense. It would literally be the same in Suns. Like Clay's like, here, we can't attack Hector Salazar. They're off limits. But see every other Mayan charter between here and fucking Portland. Ah, brother, they're all right. We can attack them. Come on, man. Do the math. It's stupid logic that. But anyway, other comments. We'll read a few other comments. So Packer is going to kill Terry next episode. I hope he doesn't. I feel like we're at a point now where people's just going to have to die as a result of the war. I mean, how pish would it be if Lobo dies because of an overdose, and then like Isaac just kills Terry, rather than like Terry getting killed by like a bishop or an angel or even an Easy. I feel like it needs to be like a proper war situation, not people killing their own. Like when the governor wiped out his entire crew at Woodbury, man. If it would just would have been better if Rick's crew had done it. Anyway, Yabo Fluffy says, imagine Bottles is actually part of Sam Dino and feeding info to Isaac. There's more chance of him being a cop, right? Because they've already got information being fed to them via Jess, so why would they need Bottles? Obviously, yes, Bottles would be a bit more privy to club information, but it just seems a wee bit unnecessary. And also, I think it would literally be the first time ever someone is a part of a club and then they've done that. And also, surely the Mayans would know their history and background if Bottles actually was a part of Sam Dino and he just went and joined them. JR Escaro says the envelopes have ER on them, Ezekiel Reyes. So yeah, we all know Ezekiel Reyes. They're at. His voice has been heard. His name has been dropped. The envelopes say ER on them. It's good night for this man. And Stop the Cap says, spoiler, Montez in a way is one of the prime reasons for the war, besides Taza killing Riz. That was our Montez character spotlight yesterday. Of course. Of course. And then we'll go with the last comment here I'm going to read today. Mike H says, Mayans had a bit of advantage over Suns because FX didn't let Suns use the word fuck. But Suns is way better than Mayans despite that. Mayans started strong, but now it's tanked bad. Yeah, obviously, swearing, like, I mean, it doesn't make the show like a million times better, but obviously it elevates scenes and can make them better. Like, even like when Chibs had the sit down with the Mayans in episode 8 of season 2, the fact they could drop F-bombs, it just sounded better. And like he's like, you fucking Mexicans. I mean, it would sound better than you bloody Mexican. Anyway, it just sounds better. And then when he walks in, he's like, who you got to fuck to get a drink around here? If he come in, he's like, who you got to tickle to get a drink around? It just wouldn't sound the same, you know. But anyway, guys, that is where we're going to leave you here. The episode is not far around the corner, and hopefully it's going to be much better. But guess what? Tonight, Sons of Anarchy Season 3 premiere debuts. We've got Cammy Hayes appearing in the 6 counties. We've got Jax reeling after Abel's been kidnapped, so make sure you check it out, 11 p.m. So yeah, I believe that is going to be, let me do the math quickly, 11 p.m, 6 p.m. Eastern and 3 p.m. Western. I don't know what you day in the Midwest, so anyway, enjoy it. You'll see what time it's coming out. But anyway, till next time, peace.